last. We just got them end of summer last year. I think it was like end of January. All right. I'm gonna scoot just a little bit off to this side. Here.
And I won't hit it.
And you won't hit it, you're good. We're all good, we got enough space today. All right, so let's start with the yoga block. Between the knees in any position that's comfortable. The more narrow the block, the more it is going to stretch your outer hips and your low back. If this starts to hurt, turn the block out to a wider position to reduce stress. From here, let's start with 3-part breath. One hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. As you inhale, push the breath down into the belly. Push the stomach out. Lift the breath up into your heart and chest. Then exhale, relax your heart and pull in your stomach. We're going to keep this rhythm of breathing down into the belly and up into the heart. Then exhale, relax your belly and relax your stomach.
Try it for you.
Inhaling the belly through the ribs up to your heart. Exhale, if you want, purse the lips like you're trying to blow up a balloon. Pull the stomach muscles in tight. Inhaling the belly through the ribs into the chest. You can pause if you want to and feel the fullness of the breath. And then exhale, relax your chest, your ribs, and your stomach. Now, another thing we can do with this breath is count it. This is an actual meditation or mindfulness technique. As we inhale down into the belly, we count 1, 2 through the ribs, 3 at the heart. Then we can exhale, relax the chest, 3, pull in the ribs, 2, pull in the stomach, 1. Inhaling, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Let's try this a few more times. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. You can keep going or pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. We can pause or go to the next breath. Inhale, start to count it in your mind. Recruit an inner voice that coaches you through the breath and keeps it mindful for your body. Now take both hands onto the stomach. Naturally, our breathing rhythms will change depending on how our body is interpreting stress. Even if mentally we say, I'm not stressed out, the body is having its own experience and it will change the breath. Let's work on what's called the belly breath. If you notice that your breath doesn't want to stay low, maybe your breath keeps coming up to your heart, let it do that. Usually when the breath comes up to the chest, it's a sign that you just need a bigger breath. Keeping the breath more grounded in the body sometimes can feel like more work to stuff it down, right? So if your breath comes up, let it come up. To work with diaphragmatic breathing or a belly breath, we're keeping the breath low, no movement in the heart. Exhale all the way first. Pull the stomach muscles in really tight. On the next inhale, push the stomach out. Rather than it coming up, take it to the side and lean forward. Let the breath go into your back. Exhale, pull the stomach in, tighten the side ribs, and think about even tightening your low back. Squeeze the yoga block. Relax your knees. Inhale, stomach breath, belly breath. Round out the breath. Pause, squeeze the block. Exhale. Pull in the ribs, pull in the stomach, pull in the low back. Relax the thighs. Inhale, round out the breath. Pause, squeeze in with the knees, squeeze the stomach muscles in, sides, low back, middle belly. Let's do one more like that. Imagine when the lower lungs inflate, it's like a balloon expanding 360 degrees. And as we exhale, it contracts 360 degrees. When you're ready, relax your hands. We're keeping the block between the knees and the thighs. Walk the feet forward just a little bit. Let's look down, seeing that the toes are visible and we still have a healthy bend in the knees. Try to separate the feet the same distance as the knee joints. Let's roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, sweep the arms back. Watch for the tables off to the side. Big breath in, reach. And as you exhale, bring your palms forward, bend the elbows, and take them back and around. Coming forward, palms are facing in. Inhale, sweep it back, flip the palms, and bring the arms overhead. Palms forward, bend the elbows, circle the elbows back. The movement back is a little smaller than our movement when we inhale. Inhale, take it up, reach, palms forward, bend the elbows, pull it back. It's almost like a yawn type position. Let's do one more. Palms in and forward. Inhale, back, up, and around. Reach, bend the elbows, and pull back. Let's hold on to the sides of the chair. I'm scooting forward just a little bit, just enough so that I can feel like my back is able to lean a little bit away from the chair. So I'm feeling my back away from the chair just so I can lean back into it again. It's just giving a different angle to the body. From here, I'm squeezing that yoga block. Let's hover one foot off of the ground and keep squeezing that block. Now let the heel come down. Let's hover the other foot. Small lift and down. Let's keep that rhythm of lifting and lowering, alternating right, left, right. Less is more with this particular movement. Tiny micro movement and down. Gentle lift and down. Couple more. 4, tap, 3, tap, 2, tap, 1. Now, whatever leg you're on now, we're gonna lift and lower 8 times. So we have a lift, 8, lift, 7, lift, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold it up, hold it here. The muscle we're working is in the upper leg. I know you're like, yes, got it. From here, we're holding 8, 7, 6, this is endurance, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down, let it rest. Let's take our other leg up. We're gonna tap the heel, it's 8 times. 8, press, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and hold it here. Sit tall, maybe lean back, but keeping the spine tall, hold it here. Endurance, 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 ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Let's bring our yoga block into our practice. Keeping the feet open to either hip width or pelvis width. We're pressing into that block with a neutral wrist. Pull the elbows in. Imagine you have a yoga block in your hands and in your elbows. As you inhale, lift that block. Press, 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 press. Maybe even look up. Then exhale. Keep pressing in with the elbows and pull down. The work, we get to decide what is work, right? Inhale, press it in. If it starts to feel uncomfortable, apply less pressure and slowly come down. It's a totally different muscle group when we press in versus pulling on these tubes and pressing out. Lift up, inhale, big breath in, breathe into your center chest, and then exhale, pull down and keep squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Now notice if one feels better than the other. Squeeze, inhale. Lift, lift, lift. Notice the feelings in the left shoulder, in the right shoulder. Keep squeezing and pull it down. We work on shoulders a lot in our Parkinson's classes because there is like the Parkinson's posture, right? With the dystonia and with other muscle issues where there's a posture of leaning forward and the feet shuffling. So we're trying to get those shoulders to strengthen and stay lifted. Nice tall posture. Big inhale and pull down, exhale. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, big breath. Press, 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 squeeze, squeeze. It's our sheer will that is creating this strength. And then slowly bring it down. From here, let's keep it low at the waist. And you can flip your elbows out like chicken wings, right? As you inhale, push away, inhale, press out over the thighs, squeeze in, arms as straight as possible with a soft elbow. When you're ready, big inhale, and now exhale. Pull it in, elbows out to the side. Inhale, press away. Squeeze, exhale, pull in. Inhale, push away. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, push away. Breathe in through the nose as much as possible. Exhale. Inhale. I always say breathe in through the nose as much as possible because we live in Texas. It's been, and it pollinated again, y'all. I saw it. It pollinated. It pollinated Sunday night into Monday morning. I washed my car, pollen everywhere. Inhale, push out. And exhale, pull in. Inhale, push out. We're going to change it up again. Keep pressing into that block. We're doing a bicep curl. We're going to bring it up, curl, 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 and then slowly take it out. Inhale, straight arm, bend at the elbow, exhale, and keep squeezing. Inhale, extension. Squeeze, exhale. Couple more, inhale. Exhale. More important to squeeze when you come up. If you want, relax when you inhale. Squeeze, exhale. Relax, inhale. Full arm extension. Squeeze, exhale. At least two more. Option to relax, inhale. Full arm extension. Squeeze, exhale. Last one, inhale. And squeeze, exhale. From here, let's take the block just beside us on the floor and grab the resistance tube. We started today warming up lower body and worked our way into upper body. Let's stay with that theme. Let's take the tube underneath the soles of our shoes along the middle of the shoe. Let's crisscross the tube so that you have this line of energy pulling diagonal and up through the center of the body. If you want, pull back onto those handles, keeping the shoulders down and retracted back, elbows close to the body. Pressing into the soles of the feet. Let's lift our toes and lift only your left foot off the floor just a little bit. Turn the whole left knee in towards that tube. From where you are, try to press out with your heel, maybe 1 inch, and then bring it back to center. Good. Micro movement, maybe 1 inch. Less is more, back to center. Now, ladies, you know what's coming. John does not. Practice a small movement. Come in, keep going. We have 4, bring it in, good. 3, pushing through the heel, knee is angled in, 2, and 1. Now let's take it out and hold it there. Now let's take it out just 1 more inch, 1, and bring it in without touching the feet, 2, 3, 4, 4 more, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it all the way in. We're going to take it into 2 parts. It looks like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep it going. 2, 2, in, and number 3, 3, 2, in. We're doing a set of 8 with this. 4, press, in, 5, press, in, 6, press, in, 2 more, out, press, this is the last one, out, press, in, and relax. From here, let's lift our right heel, small hover. Our first set is only 1 inch of movement. Let's turn our right knee in just a little bit so the foot is neutral. We're pushing more through the outer edge and heel of that right shoe. Take it out 1 inch and then bring it into center. Tiny movement, center. Less is more, right? Less is more here. We keep that tiny movement. Tiny, tiny muscles that stitch up the hip are activated. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out and hold it. So this point, we're going to keep coming back to this point. Take it out a little more and in a little bit. 7, in, 6, in, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, all the way in, breaking it into 2 counts. Let's take it 1, 2, 1, 2. Count of 8. 2, 2, in, reset. 3, 2, in. This is our halfway point. 4, 2, in. 4 more from here. 4, press, in, 3, press, in, 2 more, 2, press, last one, press it, press, in, relax the feet. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yay. Yeah, not meant to be torture, meant to be celebration, right? For me, moving the body is a way to celebrate the body. All right, let's lift, left heel, tiny, tiny pulses this time. It's the tiniest little pulse. Is it in a good place, Linda?
I think so.
Okay, tiny lift, out 1 inch, That's our point number 1. Here's our point number 2. Bring it to point number 1. We're gonna take it to number 2. It looks like this. Press, press, press. Keep going, good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and center, lift up the other foot. Let's find those 1 and 2 points. We have position 1, position 2, bring it to position 1, and now start to press it out. Press, press, press. We have 8 from here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's give the feet a break. Slowly take tension off of that tube. Let's bring the tube around. Let's free up the legs to do a little bit of free form movement. Lift the left toe. Take it forward with the heel. Take it back and down. Lift the right toe. Forward, in, down. Left toe up. Forward, in, down. Right toe. Forward, in, down, other toe, forward, in, down, and switch, forward, in, down, and switch, forward, in, down, and switch, forward, in, down, switch. We're making a little rhythm with this.
I thought we
Forward,
were
in, I thought so too. What's a traditional Easter dance? What do you think? Is there one? Out? We could just do river dance.
up and down, bunny drinking all around.
That's right. Forward, in, down, and switch. Forward, in, down. Forward, in. Last one. Forward, in, down. We're doing it. Actually, this is the pop roach song. I think it is. I think it is. Okay, let's take our tube. Hold on to the handles. Lay the tube down over your legs. So we have our hands in the handles, and then we're going to come in and hold on to the tube on top of the legs also. There's other ways that you can do this. We're really just trying to get the handles out of the way so that when we start moving, they don't swing alongside. What's really nice about this too is as we start to work with the resistance training, if it feels really challenging, we want a challenge, but we don't want to compromise safety, right? If it's compromising safety, you can always pull on that tube and get more slack in the line. This is an easy way to adjust. I have my line open. I like to start with as much width in that line as I would say this is shoulder width. So a lot of times when I say shoulder width, people think their shoulders are really a lot wider, but the bone of the shoulder width. From here, we have a 4 count movement. We're taking it up. 1, 2, only to your collarbones. 3, and 4. And notice I turn my hands in. Then I lift it up. 1, hands out. 2, 3, and 4. It's a lot of shoulder movement. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another one. 1, 2, 3. Those are the 4 rehearsal. Now we're going to speed it up a little bit for 8. So I have 8, out, down, in, 7, out, down, in, 6, out, down, in, 5, out, down, halfway point, 4, out, down, in, 3, out, down. Is everybody breathing? 2, out, down, in, 1, out, down, in. Take it up. We're just gonna go out and down. Take it up. Out and down. Up and in, out and down. Up and in, out and down. So we have 1, and 2. 1 and 2. Keep it going. 1 and 2. All right. One more. Hold it down. Hold it down. Breathe into your chest. Big inhale. Or act surprised. You want to get all the ribs toned, tight into the spine, shoulder blades are pulling back. Imagine somebody just put ice down the back of your shirt and it is a hot August day. Woo! All right, added a pulse. 8, 7, 6, pull it back. 4, 3, 2, 8 more. 8, 7, good morning, shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in and let it come down. Ooh, that was good. I'm getting ready for watermelon carrying season and brisket. That's what this is for. All right, let's come forward. Take your right hand on top of the right leg. It can be a fingertip-like touch. Turn the left palm over and begin to slide it underneath your right arm. From here, if you want, put your hand flat, lean forward, and slide that arm over a little more. This is a big shoulder stretch. We're just working all of those muscles behind the heart and under the shoulders. This is called thread the needle stretch. It's one of my favorite stretches. When you're ready, push in with your right hand. Let's support the spine, bracing the spine to come up, and then flipping the hands. All right, so reach out. So this initial position of a light touch gives us more space. Right palm up, weave it under. Once we have the position, flatten the hand, bend the elbow, and slide it over. It can feel very different from left to right. Why? Because we are not symmetrical creatures. We've got a liver on the right, we've got intestines on the left. You've got your left lung bigger than your right lung. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right if you haven't had a good bowel movement yet. I'm not kidding. That's what all these stretches are for. When you're ready, push into the leg. Slowly come up. Both hands onto the knees. Pull the elbows back. Bend the elbows. Come forward and lead with your heart. In yoga, it's called a cow position, but it looks more like a chicken. So if you can imagine more of a chicken than a cow, I don't know why they named it cow. They should have named it chicken. When you're ready, inhale, push into your legs, lift the heart a little higher, lift your chin, push the shoulders down towards your hips. You're giving your kidneys a little hug. Try to smile with your liver. I just love weird yoga cues. They brighten my day. Big inhale, exhale, reach forward, tuck your tailbone under. It's the same type of tuck, like when a dog tucks its tail between its legs, and you're gonna tuck under and then reach forward, bring your chin into your chest. This gives the abdomen and the intestines a nice big contraction. Smile, let your kidneys smile now. Your kidneys are nice and open and smiley. Breathe and feel the back of your heart lifting. Inhale, little lift of the back of the heart. Exhale, let's slide the hands onto the thighs, neutral spine. Coming up nice and slow. Ooh, we're gonna keep with a lot of the kidney work. I know it's been about a year. It's just June or May, June was when we started classes here, I think. But every summer I like to do more with kidneys because we're drinking more water. And so they tend to work so hard for us. So we're gonna keep with that theme. For now, let's take our tube. I'm angling my body over to the right edge of my chair, opening up the legs. Holding on with both hands, we can step on that tube. I like to pull with my right hand so that there's less slack in the line on the left hand. I don't want so much slack in the line. We're getting ready to do bicep curls. The most important part of this movement is not the curl itself to build muscle. The most important part is the ability to completely release and straighten your arm. The straight arm or the long movement is more important neurologically right now than the strength part of it. This is why boxing is so effective, because it's the long movements. It's not the coming back, it's this movement. In Parkinson's, the body's natural neurological tendency is to contract in, so more effort on extension. Let's try the bicep curls. I have my left hand on the inside of my left leg. I don't have slack in my line right now because I know it's about to get hard for me. From here, I'm slowly pulling up into that bicep curl and then come down, resisting the urge to let that tube pull me down, coming down nice and controlled. When you're ready, inhale, come up. Exhale, full extension of the arm. Inhale, slow to come up. Exhale, full extension, reaching towards the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, extension. Inhale, reach and uncurl. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, full extension. 1, come all the way down. Now come up just to the point where you're almost curled all the way up, but let it go maybe just with 10%, let go 10%. Hold it there. Endurance is a specific muscle fiber that works with endurance. Now let's add in our little pulses. Up, up, up. 8 from here. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down nice and slow. Take the tube out from the foot and let's do the other side. All different ways that this can be done. I'm stepping on it with the left foot. So y'all know it's my right foot. I know. Mirror teaching. Left, your left foot, hold it in both hands. Step the foot down. Take your left hand, pull your left arm out to the side. Let go with the left hand, keep the right hand on the tube. When you're ready, open the palm of the hand, lower down to the inside of that right leg. My left hand is on my thigh to prop open my chest. I do have a little tiny twist in the body here. When you're ready, let's practice all the way up, all the way down, controlling that phase of the movement. Bring it up, all the way down. I call it the eccentric phase. Eccentric, eccentric. Good. Curl, easy does it. And then all the way down. Let's do 8. We're taking it up. 8 and release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All of the magic, all of the power begins with the breath. As long as you're breathing, that is the practice. Everything else is just a cherry on top. 2 more. 2, all the way down. 1, all the way down. Hold it down. Really work on reaching to the floor. And now bring it up, 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 all the way. Release 10%, hold it there, endurance. Breathe into your upper left lung. Hold it there. 1 more. And now start to pulse. Pulse, pulse. 8 from here. 8, 7, 6. Thank you, Linda. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Let's take it over the feet. It's fun. Over the feet, over and around. I'm gonna try to tie your feet up. Take this one to the grandkids over Easter. If you don't have any potato sacks, now you got this. You'd be like, look what I learned. We don't need potato sacks. No, I haven't done a potato sack race in 3 years. But I used to be so good at that. Some people are proud of their volleyball abilities, basketball abilities. Mine is potato sack race. Oh, you know what else I was really good at? Balancing the egg on a spoon. I was destined to be a yoga teacher. Did y'all ever play that game? Where you put the egg on the spoon, the relay? Yeah, it's so much fun. Oh my gosh. I was talking to one of my friends. I said, Easter is so different when we don't have little bitty kids. It's just a different feeling. No, I want you to have time to work with it yourself, but if I can come over and be of assistance, you let me know also.
I think I can pull it up.
Let me see, sometimes it's just let's see if I can get it. It gets tricky because the rubber gets stuck. Okay, now I think it's a little more symmetrical. Thank you. Okay. Fine. Over, around, here. Okay, so this was necessary to make it harder. We're turning the palms up, and let's start with the back row. So we're just gonna come in, elbows, and then slowly let go. Good. Now, if it feels better to row this way, you can row with the thumbs up or palms up. That is an alternative way to do this movement. No matter which one we do, we are working with shoulder and back muscles. Palms up usually helps to get the chest a little more open versus palms in. This is kind of sometimes creates more rounding in the shoulders. However, both of these are better than this. This is the one thing we don't want to do, right? So either thumbs up or palms up. Either one is giving us the effect we're going for today. Let's do a few more. Sitting nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Hold it in, hold it here, and pull up. And let it go. Pull up. Let it go. Glue those elbows in. Squeeze and up. Right? Squeeze and up. We all feel it. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze. Extension. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, hold this one up, 1, endurance. All right, let's just sit here and try not to think about our biceps. Let's take it a big breath. And exhale. I'm just gonna think about Easter candy. And exhale, sweet thoughts, sweet thoughts. And now start to pulse, pulse, pulse. Good, we have 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm gonna say that right there, we have earned an entire bag of those miniature Hershey candies. Yeah, I'm just gonna call that right there. All right, take the tube anywhere you want. We're actually done with the tube for now. We're moving into final mindfulness practice. I like to use the block behind my back for this. So you could have the blocks placed at the belly button and then up. This way we can lean back onto that block and it encourages the ribs to push forward and the shoulders to fall back. Nice tall posture. Wow. Looks like We're ready to be in the royal court, doesn't it? It's like I need my little white gloves. From wherever you are, start to tune into the same breath we started with. Breathing into your belly, through your ribs, up to your heart. We can open the chin and then drop the chin. Exhale, relax your heart, relax your ribs, and pull in the stomach. Inhaling, belly, up to the heart. Exhale, relax the heart, relax the stomach. Full breath in through the lungs. Start to make the exhale longer than the inhale. Here is a suggested count. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Long exhale. Inhale. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more. Inhale. Really pull the breath in. Inhale is effort. Control the exhale. Exhale is more important than the inhale. We want to get all of that old stagnant air out so we make space for each fresh breath to come in and restore the body. Breathing is such a wonderful reflection of the season of spring, the season of renewal. If you practice the Christian faith, the practice of Easter and rebirth, we have that essence of rebirth and renewal, every inhale and every exhale. Breathing is one of the most beautiful practices given to us by God. Every time we exhale, we are shown how to let go, how to make space. In your mind, perhaps consider, what might I be open to? I am open to new ways of seeing things, fresh perspectives, new beginnings. I'm open to, it's also a season of forgiveness. I'm open to new ways of love, new habits, new ideas. Open to another opinion. That could be important sometimes. I'm open to a second, third, fourth, fifth opinion. One more inhale, big exhale. The sound we use in yoga therapy to help ground the body or center ourselves is LUM. L-U-M. You're welcome to chant it with me. Let's take in a big breath. LUM. From here, let's draw in a deep breath together. Exhale with a sigh. And let's go. We're done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Have a beautiful Easter weekend.
You too, be careful driving, you go to Houston.